It was a warm spring morning. The birds were cheeping, the slugs were sleeping, and deep in the heart of the dark cluttered forest, a wolf and a woodcutter got to talking.
Mr. Wolf, no, I will not tell it.
No. Excuse me, Ray. Just say the thing straight.
Say the thing straight? After I've just spent 3.5 hours saying the bloody thing straight?
You've spent 3.5 hours talking, yeah. But what I've been told, or what I've learned from that which you've been saying, does not amount, if I may say so, to a hill of beans. Now, we can go around the houses, or we can beat around the bush, to mix a metaphor, or not to mix a metaphor, but to double up a metaphor.
I'm standing here arguing with a bloody wolf. I don't believe it. OK, listen. You go down there. You bring him with you. You go down there.
Well, excuse me. I bring him with me? For what purpose?
I tell you 3 million times, you still don't get it. He records the thing. He writes down what happens. He's the one that does the fairy tale. That's his job.
He writes down exactly what happens.
He is free to leave out what he sees fit, and is free to improve and embellish as he sees fit.
He's free to embellish? He'll need to embellish the book that you come out with.
Well, we can stand here trading insults, or we can do our jobs, can't we?
Let's stand here trading insults. OK. So, I go down to the place you said, I blah, 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 blah. He observes, writes it down. Can't he just make it up, man?
Can't he just make it up? Don't you know anything? Don't you know that all art, if it is to have any lasting worth or relevance, must be rooted in some fundamental and incontrovertible truth? Can't he just make it up? Who are you to say, do this, do that? You're a bloody wolf. Who are you to slander this man's name with impunity?
Who am I? Who are you to slander my name with impunity? You chop down trees for a living. You're hardly... I'm trying to think of some human being with a worthwhile job. No, I can't think of one.
Are you going to do this thing or not?
Don't have a choice, do I? You have my wife. You have my kids.
No, you don't have a choice. OK, so, as I said, you go to this grove beside a stream where these yellow flowers are, and you wait for the girl to come. She'll have, like, a red coat on. And then you start, and then it all begins. I mean, Christ, what are you so glum for? This is it. This is your role on the planet, Wolf. You know what this is? This is immortality, is what this is.
This is immortality.
This is it.
Yeah. But you know something, Ray? Immortality ain't much good to you when you're dead, you know.
That's a nice line. You hear that, Jerry?
What's that?
I was saying this story will immortalise him, and he said, this is the line he said, immortality isn't much good to you when you're dead.
It's a nice line.
Well, ain't you going to put it down, then?
Well, it's not really in keeping with your character. You're like this vicious big bad wolf character. You can't be coming out with epigrams.
Oh, you hear this, man. I have to spend my final hours with him.
Hey, it's his story. He puts what he wants to put.
What have you got so far? Let's see.
Hey!
It was a warm spring morning. The birds were cheeping. The slugs were sleeping.
It's poetic.
And deep in the heart of the dark the slugs were sleeping.
What? I got to defend my rights to some hairy, drooling quadruped? Jesus!
This is all you've come up with in 3 hours?
Yeah, this is all I've come up with in 3 hours. And not only that, but I'll probably scrub all that stuff too when it comes to writing the thing properly. It's all irrelevant. It's all prologue. It's not the story.
But man, the slugs were bloody sleeping.
It's poetic.
It's poetic, Wolf. Come on. Do this thing now. Down by the stream.
I've got to go down with this illiterate.
I'm off to chop down some trees with my big axe for no good reason. I'll see you at the end of the story.
The day was warm, and the times were bright, and into the pretty grove with yellow flowers came Little Red Riding Hood merrily skipping, a hamper of goodies under her arm for her grandma to chomp on when she got there.
To chomp on?
But oh, a dastardly wolf was lurking in the darkness there, his face a fright to gargoyles, and his manners so poor as to make even Frenchmen weep.
Oi!
and his breath a plague of 7 types of diarrhea, and his hairstyle as if his mum had cut it and was then ashamed because she'd cut it so bad, like she'd just put a bowl on his head and cut round it or something. Be quiet! It's called being descriptive. You wouldn't know.
Like she just put a bowl on his head and cut round it or something. That's worse than the slugs were sleeping and it isn't even true. I've got very nice hair.
Just then, as Little Red Riding Hood gaily skipped along the pathway, the sight and the scent of the lovely yellow flowers all around inveigled her senses, and she... Yes, inveigled. And she wandered hither and thither, picking pretty posies and saying,
Ooh, what lovely little flowers. I should pick a great bunch and give them all to Grandma to brighten up her bedroom and her life even. Oh, yes.
Go and talk to her then.
All right.
All right.
Are you the girl with the red coat?
Yes, I'm Little Red Riding Hood.
What, that's your actual name?
Yes.
They named you after your coat?
Yes, I assume.
So, how's things?
All right.
Yeah?
Ask her where she's going with that hamper under her arm.
Where are you going with that hamper under your arm?
I am going to my grandma's house in the middle of the dark forest. My grandma is oh so very poorly, and I'm bringing her some cake and some wine that my mamma sent over, so that Grandma will eat them up and regain her strength and become well again.
Yeah?
She lives in the house with the red chimney and the yellow doors. Oh, a mile or two away, beside a string of oaks and in a circle of willows. Oh, what a pretty house it is that Grandma lives in. Do you know Grandma?
No, I don't know, Grandma. Like I'm going to hang around with some old woman?
Oh, Mr. Wolf, I'm surprised you don't know Grandma. She's such a sweet old lady that every soul in the vicinity loves and looks out for Grandma.
Every soul in the vicinity, yeah? You're no relation to this bloke, are you?
No, I'm no relation. Hello there.
Hello.
You're the writer, are you?
Yeah.
How's it going, the story?
That's okay. It's just a bit slow, you know.
I would imagine that's a terribly difficult job, writing.
It is for him. Hey, why don't you just concentrate on doing your job and let me concentrate on mine?
Okay. I'll do my job. So let's see. I'll talk to the girl. Hey, Riding Hood. It hasn't struck you as strange at all, coming through a forest and meeting a talking wolf?
Nah.
What? You often have conversations with animals?
Yes, I speak to animals sometimes.
What? She on drugs, is she? She on acid?
No, she's not.
You on smack, Little Red Riding Hood.
She's just got a beautiful and unfettered imagination.
I say she's just got a beautiful and unfettered imagination. Stroke is certifiably insane. She don't bat an eye. A wolf talking to her.
Can we just get on with it?
Thank you. Yes. At least there's one professional around here.
This girl is professional. The dialogue she comes out with. Like some stage school reject whose mums wanted her to be a ballerina until the scales tipped 12 stone, and this was the only avenue left open to her.
I'm not 12 stone.
Take that back.
What? I'm supposed to be this bastard of a villain, aren't I?
Oh, this is a thing, is it?
Yeah.
I didn't realise. Here's a tissue, Little Red Riding Hood. He didn't mean it. He's just in keeping with his character.
I'm not fat.
No, you're not fat.
It's a metabolic imbalance.
I know. Anyway, when I write the story proper, I'll say you're really slim and pretty in it.
What? Aren't I pretty already?
Yeah, you are. I was just...
Jerry, you're worse than me. You should be the villain.
Can we just get on?
Well, I'm ready. What do I do now? Do I eat the girl?
No! OK, you encourage the girl to pick some more flowers, which she does, and she gets lost in the forest. Well, say her mum told her not to leave the path or something. That's like a moral. And then this gives you time to go to her granny's house and eat her granny.
Eat her granny?
Yes, and then you, something like... dress up as her granny and lie in bed and wait for Little Red Riding Hood to come so that you trick her and eat her too.
Christ, man, wolves don't even eat people.
For our purposes, you eat people.
So I go all that way and I dress up...
Shall I go off and pick some flowers then?
Yeah, go on then. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Look at her waddling.
It can't be good for you, being that overweight.
She probably eats like chips and crisps all the time. Yeah, she's probably got a really unhealthy diet.
Flobble, flobble, flobble.
Nah, we should be there.
What was I saying?
I forget.
Oh, yeah. So, I go all that way, and I dress up as the Granny.
Mm-hmm.
Just to trick the girl and eat the girl.
Yes.
Then all at the end of the story is, we come home, hello, hi, someone's been in here. We go upstairs, and there she is. She wakes up.
And you eat her?
No, we don't eat her. She just runs away.
What, and then what?
That's it. That is the end of the story.
That's it? That's a story? A girl comes in your house, hangs about and goes?
Yeah.
That's the end?
Yeah.
That's not a fairy tale. That's just an incident of minor trespass.
I know. That's what I said.
Well, there isn't even a moral in that. That's like an encouragement to burglary.
Exactly.
Now, if you'd eaten the girl...
Yeah, if we'd eaten the
It would have been more moralistic. It would have been like, if you break into somebody's house and nick their stuff, this is what you'll get. 3 bears will eat you.
Exactly.
There'd have been a moral in it. I mean, nothing happens in that story. Minimalism has its place, I know, but...
That's going too far.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, where's your missus and your kid now?
Some gypsies kidnapped them and sold them to a circus.
Oh, that's a bit sad.
Yeah.
Come on, Wolf! I've been waiting half an hour!
Oh, well, I'd best be off then.
Oh, couldn't you stay a while longer? Dinner's nearly ready.
I personally would love to, Daddy Bear, but he's on me case enough as it is.
Oh, go on. It's beef burgers.
Oh, God. No, I can't, really.
So, where are you off to now then?
I've got to eat some old woman and some kid.
Yeah. They won't let you get away with that, you know.
I know.
Do you know what they're going to do to you?
Kill me, I know. But I don't know how. There's a man with an axe who'll be coming back at the end of the story, so... Anyway.
Well, goodbye and take care of yourself.
Thanks. I hope things work out okay about your missus and that.
Yeah, thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Bloody half hour I was waiting.
Oh, shut your gob.
Well, the wolf scarpered southwards to Grandma's house, and all that.
Scarpered southeastwards.
Scarpered southeastwards, and all that. All that about the spiders and the angels and that.
And horses giving birth to calves.
Yeah, what?
What? Nothing. That's a good image.
Anyway, you've been running to Grandma's, and Little Red Riding Hood is still picking
Oh,
flowers.
she's still picking flowers, is she? She is retarded, then.
No, she is not retarded. Leave her alone. Now we're going to jump cut to Grandma's house.
Jump cut?
Yes, we'll cut to there, and it'll be however long later.
Excuse me. Couldn't we have done that before and saved all this scarpering and panting?
No, that was atmospheric. I said.
Oh, that was atmospheric, was it?
Yeah. Grandma's house was a pretty little thatched affair, encircled by willow trees, as the girl said earlier. Its yellow windows bordered by curtains with daisies on them. Its carpets, I don't know, it's got nice carpets. And its antiquated furnishings a delight for connoisseurs of that type of stuff to behold. Can you keep it down a bit? Sounds like you got rabies or something.
What? I'm ill in bed. I'm groaning.
Yeah, you're ill. You're not dying. Just got a bloody stomachache or something.
Oh, so I can't even groan now. I ain't got much to do as it is. I mean, I lie in bed, I let the wolf in, he eats me.
You can groan, just keep a bloody lid on it.
Bloomin' sexist fairy tale anyway. Bloody victim roles, that's all we ever get.
Eh?
Woman gets kidnapped, she gets rescued by a bloke, she gets eaten alive, she gets rescued by a bloke.
Hey!
I'm sick of it. Sick of it, I am.
I button it! Well, it won't be the wolf you'll have to worry about, it'll be me. And I'll kick your bloody head and you'll be praying for somebody to come and rescue you.
Sick of it.
Anyway, Granny was laid up in bed.
Sick of it, I am.
Granny was laid up in bed and feeling none too sprightly when who should come knocking at the door than a big bad wolf, all dressed up in a red hooded cloak and looking for all the world like Little Red Riding Hood herself.
Except 4 foot taller and the incorrect species.
Who is it?
It's me, Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, make a bloody effort.
It's me, Little Red Riding Hood.
Oh, hello, Little Red Riding Hood. The key's under the thing.
Under the what?
The thing with the man dragging the donkey.
Oh, how tacky. Watchers.
All right.
What?
Oh, that red really suits you.
Well, it was your bloody idea.
Don't take it off, let's know.
Up yours. Like she thinks I look like some girl because I've got a red coat on. Oh, get real. So what now?
Well, I suppose you two have a bit of a conversation and then you eat her.
Oh. Do I have to eat her? She stinks of Vicks.
What?
A Vicks vapor rub.
Well, even so. Anyway, you won't be eating her bit by bit, you'll be swallowing her whole, so it'll be all right.
I'll be swallowing her whole? Excuse me, I will be swallowing her whole when she's about 5 foot and my mouth is about 5 inches? I see a problem here. This is elementary physics, Jerry.
Come on, put your mind to it, it'll work out. You're a larger-than-life character. People get swallowed in fairy tales.
Can't I just kill her and cut her up?
No, you can't. What do you think this is? Can't I just kill her and cut her up? This ain't the Bible, mate.
So, I swallow her alive.
You swallow her alive.
And she is alive in my stomach.
Yes.
And when the fat girl comes, what then?
Well, you have a conversation and then you swallow her too.
I swallow the fat girl.
Mm-hmm.
And so she'll be alive inside me too.
Mm-hmm.
I see. The penny is beginning to drop. And then the woodcutter comes along, I presume.
He may come along.
With his axe.
If he comes along, I would assume he'd bring his axe with him, yes.
I see. So that's how it is.
That's how it is.
At least you've got a character. At least you're not lying around like some subservient moron whose entire fate rests upon the whim of men.
Oh, that's going to be a lot of comfort when the bloke comes and hacks me guts
Yeah,
open.
I'm absolutely
I've had
fed
enough
up
of this
with
whole bag's griping wolf. Swallow the bitch.
Swallow the bitch? Now? I thought we were going to have a conversation.
Conversation? She ain't worth wasting words on.
It's all coming out now, isn't it?
Couldn't she have a wash first?
No, eat her. She's only in this story for one reason. Eat the bitch.
Exactly. Now that's exactly what I'm complaining
That is disgusting.
You're telling me. I've got all hairs in my mouth too. And they ain't head hairs either.
Oh, God, that's sick.
You're not the one with it in your mouth, mate.
Look, put her nice in her cap on and get into bed. The kid'll be here soon.
Get us a drink of water. I feel terrible.
There you are. I'll do some narrating now, yeah? And so, the rabid wolf decked himself out in Grandma's nightclothes. And just as he'd gotten into bed, who should come a-knocking at the door but Little Red Riding Hood? An armful of flowers bedecking her arms to brighten the blighted life of her sickly grandma.
Grandma, it is me, your beloved granddaughter, Little Red Riding Hood.
It's open. Sick.
Oh,
your voice sounds so different, Grandma. So coarse, so common.
Yeah, whatever.
I brought you some delightful flowers, Grandma, to brighten up your blighted life. Aren't they pretty? Also some wine and some cake which Mother sent over to restore your strength and speed your recovery.
I'll take the wine to begin with.
Wouldn't you like a glass, Grandma?
Well, I'm all right.
Aren't these flowers pretty, Grandma? I spent hours picking them.
So what, you were picking flowers all this time?
No, I picked a bunch. Then I went round to my friend Michelle's house and hung out there, because her mum was out.
Yeah?
Then I came here. Why, have you been waiting long?
Nah, we only just got here ourselves, really. We got lost.
Yeah?
Yeah, we came the wrong way. He's just eating your gran.
Yeah? But only swallowed.
Oh, yeah.
God, I wouldn't like to do that. She stinks.
Don't say that about your gran.
She does. She stinks.
She can't help it. She's old.
Pardon me. Whoops.
Now, you said like I told you, Red. What big ears you got?
That's more like it. Get some alcohol into it. We should have done this at the start.
Grandma, what big ears you've got.
Eh?
You've got big ears.
Yeah, I've got big ears. You just saw me 2 hours ago. I'm a wolf. I've just put a hat on.
Oh, Grandma, what big eyes you've got.
What big eyes I've got. What big eyes I've got, she says. What big mushrooms you've been picking and ingesting illicitly. You're out of your bloody skull, aren't you? You're off your face. She's off her face.
Grandma, what a big mouth you've got.
What a big mouth I've got. Are you starting something? Is she starting something?
No. It's all the thing. What big eyes, what big mouth.
Ah, what a big mouth I've got. What big eyes, yeah. What excess facial and body hair I've got. What a big sign over my bed I've got, with an arrow pointing down saying I'm a bloody wolf, for Christ's sake.
Oh, Grandma, what big and very sharp teeth you've got.
Get it?
Oh, I see. This has all been leading up to something.
Yeah.
That's my cue. That's my cue to eat the girl. What big teeth you've got. Although it would have been more accurate to say what a big alimentary canal I've got, seeing as my teeth won't actually be involved, eh?
Just get on with it.
Okay, listen. I'll lie down here on the floor. Now, you're both going to have to help me out on this. Little girl, you come over here and do like a handstand over my head. Now, quick, Jerry!
Yeah?
You grab her legs.
Right.
That's it. And hold them there. Now, kid, you're too fat just to swallow. You're going to have to drag yourself in.
I'm not fat.
It's a metabolic imbalance, I know. For our purposes, it's the same difference. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to put your arms down my throat, and as soon as you feel something wrinkled and smelly, that'll be your granny. You grab onto her and start dragging yourself in. Jerry?
Yeah?
As soon as you see her start doing that, you start shoving the rest of her in from your end.
Right you are.
Okay?
Yeah.
Everybody ready?
Ready?
Ready.
Okay, when I say go, go.
Well, we did it anyway.
Help me onto the bed. I feel sick.
Oh, Christ. Don't throw up, whatever you do.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. You could have taken her shoes off.
Yeah, I forgot.
They were bloody DMs.
You just lay there and get some rest. You have a little sleep for yourself.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
What'll you be doing?
Oh, I'll just be polishing up your dialogue a bit, or doing a bit of narration, you know.
I suppose I haven't got very long left now.
Oh, I don't know. Might all work out okay in the end. You're a nice enough character.
Am I?
Yeah. Now you just get yourself some rest. Oh, do you snore while you're asleep, Wolfie?
Yeah, I suppose. After I've eaten, anyway.
And so it was that as soon as this fearsome feast was over, the wily wolf fell fast asleep. His heavy snoring enough to wake the dead of Outer Mongolia, and easily of a resonance to prickle the curiosity of the woodcutter passing by on the path outside, his axe in his hand.
Surely those snores don't belong to the old lady who lives over yonder.
He thought. And so the woodcutter marched up to the cottage, and seeing its door swinging open on its hinges, entered, cautiously, axe at the ready.
All right, Jerry?
All right, Ray.
How's it going?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
He's a stroppy bastard, isn't he?
Yeah, telling me, mate.
So, what's the deal? Cut the kid and the granny out of his belly, then hack his head off, like the usual?
Ah, I thought of something even better this time.
Yeah? What's that?
Shh, Case is listening. Come here, come here.
Danny, leave them pigs alone.
Hey, he's waking up. Right, you two, do what I said now. He'll get the shock of his life.
Quit while you're ahead, Danny. It's a trap. Oh.
Hello there, Mr. Wolf.
Hello, you.
Huh? What's going on? Why aren't you in my belly? Oh, no. You've cut me open, haven't you?
That's right, boy.
That was nice of you. What did you use? It better have been sterile.
I use this.
Your axe? Oh, what a bastard. I bet I get an infection now. Oh, my God. You've sewn me up too. What did you use?
Wire.
Wire? You sot. That'll go septic. I'll need a tetanus.
I wouldn't worry too much about that, mate.
Why don't you get up and try to run away? Go on, why don't you get up and try to run away?
What's going on?
Go on. Just try it.
We collected up a bunch of stones.
Dozens and dozens.
From outside, and we sewed them all up in your stomach.
They were sharp.
And they were dirty, weren't they?
Oh, God. You've killed me. You've killed me, haven't you? This is supposed to be for kids, isn't it? You can't put rocks in people's stomachs.
We can, and we have. You should not be mean to small girls and old ladies. Goodbye to you, sir.
May I escort you home, young lady?
You certainly may. Bye, you two.
Bye.
Now who wants a lovely cup of tea?
Oh, I wouldn't say no, missus.
Come through to the kitchen.
But, Jerry, this is supposed to be for kids, isn't it?
Kids like a bit of violence. Always have, always will.
But rocks in somebody's stomach, Jerry. Huh? Where's the girl and the bloke gone?
He's taken her home.
He's taken her home? Did they know each other from before, then?
No, I don't think so.
But they're strangers, then. You can't have her go home with strangers. That's the moral, is it? Go home with strangers?
Oh.
No, the moral is don't go off picking flowers when your mum's told you not to. You might get eaten by a wolf.
Answer me this. If you were a little girl going home through the woods on your own, who would you be most scared of meeting? Some little wolf or some bloke with an axe in his hand? You want to check the crime statistics, Jerry. You want to do some research. It ain't wolves. It ain't bears. It ain't dragons. It's blokes with axes. You want to get your priorities right.
Bloody, 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 blow.
He has a point there, that wolf.
Listen, don't tell me my job, missus.
I hope she gets home all right anyway. Oh God. I'm in pain now, you know.
Huh?
I'm in pain now, I said.
Nah, you don't feel pain.
What? I do feel pain?
No, I mean in the story. You're tough. You take it like a man. There's no pain in these things. I'll say you drop down dead and that'll be it. That's the line I usually use. He dropped down dead. Boom.
But I haven't dropped down dead.
Ah, but the way I'm writing it, you will. It's called artistic license.
But it hurts. I'm in complete agony. There's rocks in me. They're grinding together. They're grating the skin off my insides. I can feel it.
Well, look, what do you want me to do about it? I want to put you out of your misery?
How would you do it if you were going to?
I don't know. Hit you with something?
With what?
That shovel. Yeah. There we are.
Do it.
Hey, you can't hit him over the head with a shovel. That's not a very nice ending.
No, I won't be saying about this. It'll end with the rocks and him dropping down dead.
Oh, I see. I was going to say.
You ready?
I'm ready. You swear to let my wife and kids go?
I swear.
Do it.
Oh, Christ! You see? He dropped down dead. He dropped down dead.
And who's gonna clear up all this blood from my house?
Look, I'll get someone round, all right?
That night is ruined.
And so they all lived, happily ever after. Well, you know, apart from the wolf.